Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Inktober is just around the corner and this year I decided to participate. And in this video I will talk you through all the preparations I took to hopefully make Inktober successful. If you want all the information about what Inktober is and how you can participate, I will post a link to the official website in the description below. On that website you can also find the official list of prompt words for every day of Inktober, and I will be using that list to inspire me and the drawings that I will be making. I'm not entirely sure when the list was made public, but I found it on September 14th, and that was also the day that I started new art classes in the art collective group that I am in. And it is just a group of people that come together every week to draw for about 3 hours. So that's what I did during that class. My idea was to create one character that will appear in every single drawing. I am someone who gets distracted a lot, and by using one character I hope that I am able to focus more on posing and designing that character over and over. Once I know what that character looks like, what the props are, I don't have to browse the internet every single day to find a new idea for a new character, because I already have it and I just need to change the poses or facial expressions. Using one character will also allow me to focus more on the concept and the idea, and of course the inking, which is the most important part of Inktober. So first of all, I created this little creature and I was thinking about all the things that it would need. I decided to go for gloves, not because I don't like to draw hands, but because, well, I thought it was cute, and personally I am someone who always has cold hands, and I wear sort of like the same gloves that this character is wearing. Unfortunately, I wasn't really happy with my first design, and then my friend Sarah, who was sitting next to me, said, well, it's Halloween, so why don't you make it like a pumpkin head? And then at first I didn't really like the idea because that would make it more difficult, and well, yeah, I still gave it a try, and then eventually I fell in love with it. And for the body she told me to draw a sack of grain or potatoes or something like it's heavy. After I finished this little design, I completely fell in love with it, and Sarah, if you're watching this, thank you so much. So after I created my little design, I could start sketching out my ideas for every single day of Inktober. Now, the most important part of Inktober is that you do it in ink, and that is something that I have only a little experience in. Throughout my paintings, I usually use ink to draw out the outline over my watercolor, but that is not really the style that I am going for here. I really want it to be clean, comic style or children's book kind of clean, and therefore I went back to Jake Parker, and for the first time I enrolled in the SVS courses that they have. I will also put a link in the description so you can go there. Jake Parker created a how to ink course on there, and that is the first one that I tried out. I am really happy that I decided to do this because the information that was given was very helpful. He talks about the different tools, different styles, and how to create them. And I also taped myself doing one of the exercises, and it made me realize what style that I need to use for Inktober this year. I don't have a brush pen, but I do have ink and a brush, so that is what I tried to do. The reason why I wanted to do this with ink and a brush is because, I don't know, I've seen different people create amazing drawings with this tool, whether it is an actual brush or a brush pen, and I just wanted to learn this. Unfortunately, when he was doing this and he was going over the exercise with the different tools and showing the different results, my preference went to the result of the mechanical pencil, and so I decided just to try it for myself to see if I really did like the mechanical pencil. So here you can see me use the brush with the ink, and believe me, it is far more difficult than it looks. But in the end, afterwards, I also did the same thing but with a mechanical pen, and I am really liking the mechanical pen result better. It's also easier and I have a more firm grip. It's easier, you know that you're gonna get a crisp line. You don't have to worry too much about pressure. You just need to make sure that your hand is steady to create a nice smooth line. But otherwise, yes, it's easy to use, and I feel kind of bad that that is what I'm gonna go for, because I wanted to grow as an artist using a new tool. But seriously, if you don't like the result that the tool is giving you, then there really is no point in using that tool no matter what. So overall, I am gonna give this course a 9 out of 10 points because it didn't really give information about the paper that you could use. He does have a separate video on inking and paper that qualifies for inking on his YouTube channel, so I will post a link to that as well in the description below. But yeah, it's really great, so if you're interested, go ahead, give it a try. And you can see me here do one example, but when I enrolled into the course, I realized that there are multiple practice sheets, not only this design, but different kind of styles and concepts that you can do. So yeah, this is probably the most inspiring thing that I've ever seen and done, apart from the cherry tutorial that Toonbox Studio has. I just like this one a little better because it's like very physical. This is real pen and paper and not digital, so if you make a mistake here, it's gonna be there forever. And that's how I am going to conclude this video. I hope you are also participating in Inktober and have a lot of fun with it. If not, I hope you enjoy the videos that I will be putting out. I will not be able to post them every day. I have a very busy schedule and I don't always have time to draw, but my intention is to finish the 31 days that are given. But I will probably either be too late or have to do them in bulk. So eventually I hope to be posting 31 Inktober videos, and if not, then it doesn't mean that I have failed, because I have already learned something new, and that is what Inktober is about, learning. And I hope that this will be the start of something a little more consistent for me, and that I will continue doing more comic style things with other topics and other ideas. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.